migrants' personal belongings, in effect, have been removed from the hotel, and this is what the streets in New York City look like. Ridiculously unsanitary. Good job, guys. As you can see, the migrants are afforded the opportunity to have expensive motorcycles. Gotta straighten it out.
Shalom. I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and salutations to the elect, and much respect to the brothers pushing this word in the four winds of the earth. Shalom to you few sincere sisters out there as well. It's Brother Ariyah coming at you with another lesson. And in those first videos, I believe the first one that I showed was the people, yelling at the migrants in the building. That was in Staten Island, and the people of Staten Island, especially them Italians over there, they really wilding out over there on the migrants, man. As you seen in the video, shining lights on the windows so they can't get no sleep, trying to irritate them. The second video showed this right here, as a matter of fact. Let me just get it. It was, let me see. Yeah. Okay. Well, it was just showing, the migrants being kicked out of the hotels, man, in the city, right? And I was on this one right here. New York City shelters set to dump thousands of migrants to discourage new arrivals, right? And it's starting to get a little nippy, not nippy, but a little chilly out there, especially at nighttime, man. So this dude, Eric Adams, thinks this is the right thing to do, but we all know that it's all set up. So he's doing this for a reason. Let me read it. It says the migrant crisis is getting so hard for New York City to handle that Mayor Eric Adams sees a policy that could send thousands of people into the streets, many with nowhere to sleep and nowhere to work, as his next best move, right? So what is that going to lead to? That's going to lead to people breaking up in people's houses, robberies, killings, right? All types of shit going on, kidnappings, right? All type of stuff is going to be going on now, man. Thousands of them are going to be running rampant in the streets, and they already out there wilding the hell out, So they're doing this to start, heating things up, man, on the streets. It says it's the latest in a series of increasingly desperate attempts by the Democratic mayor to stem the influx of asylum seekers, right? And the funny thing is they're only bringing them to the major cities. They're doing this on purpose because this is where they want all out chaos to begin. There's plenty of land in America where they can easily, set these people up somewhere so they have some place to go. But they sending them all to the cities all across America because they trying to get this thing to jump off, man. Okay, and I have no problem with that at all. Okay, because honestly, I'm tired of going to fucking work every day to work for somebody else to make them money. Tired of it. And it says a situation some in City Hall think has been fueled in part by a decades-old mandate for the city to provide shelter to anyone in need, and as long as they need it. It says with more than 60,000 migrants in the city's care, Adams has decided to stop sheltering single adults after 2 months, and thousands will start being evicted this Saturday. Okay, now this happened this Saturday that just passed. Okay, and it says the decision was made in part out of concerns the New York shelter guarantee was becoming a magnet for migrants, according to two people familiar with City Hall's thinking. And it says the sense is that people didn't fully understand just how accommodating New York City was to migrants until now, from a lot of these areas, and now it's a big reason that people are coming here, said one of the people who was granted anonymity to speak candidly. But if the understanding is you're not guaranteed a place to stay, that affects the flow, right? Now, people are still going to come to New York. Everyone across the globe knows about New York City, man. Okay, so that's going to be one of the first places that migrants are going to want to go to anyway, regardless of what. Okay, so this move right here is it's a crucial move. Now, a lot can pop off from this right here. I'm not saying that it is. I'm just saying I hope it does. But it potentially will, man. Okay, you got a lot of just citizens, period, that's going to be evicted in New York City alone because the rent is too damn high, man. Okay, which it says right here. It says the median rent is $4,400 a month in Manhattan alone, man. Okay, so of course it's lower, the Bronx, Harlem, Staten Island, Queens, Brooklyn, but those places are starting to see an influx of Caucasians moving up in there, man. So that's up in the rent as well. You know what I mean? So a lot of things are going on in New York right now. New York is definitely a spot to keep your eye on as far as all hell breaking loose, man. Okay, with all these migrants there, with the people that reside there, mad because all of these migrants are coming in and they're getting benefits and they're getting help. Okay, and people are getting jealous of that, man. That's making people upset, So, yeah, keep your eyes out on New York City because things could definitely pop off there, man. That's what it's looking like. I'm going to make this quick. It says this second Esdras 15 and 14 through 19. It says, woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another they shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. Okay? And we can see this potentially going on in New York City real soon, especially when it gets super cold out there, man. These migrants that they have kicked out in the streets, what you think they're going to do? They just going to lay out in the streets and die? That's not going to happen, man. And this is why it was done. Because they're forcing the hand of these migrants to get things rolling. Okay, so the migrants are going to do whatever they have to survive, man. Okay? They were coming over here thinking they were going to seek refuge and shelter and going to receive help, But now they're seeing, damn, they're kicking us out in the streets. So they're going to do whatever they got to do to survive, man. You could definitely see them breaking up in people's houses, robbing people on the streets, right? Shit, they even go to the lengths of killing somebody and disposing of the body and taking their apartment over, especially like an old person or something like that, man. It says a man shall desire to go into the city and shall not be able. Of course, we know that when these things start popping off, martial law is going to be ushered in. Okay, and these places will not be easily accessible. And it says, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. And we about to come into this time right here, man. That shit is right on the cusp. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. All right. Let's get 26 and 27 real quick. I'll make this fast. Right? And it says, for the Lord knoweth all them that sin against him, and therefore delivereth them unto death and destruction. For now are the plagues come upon the whole earth, and ye shall remain in them, for the Heavenly Father shall not deliver you, because ye have sinned against him, man. Okay, so a lot of these 2/3 that's out there in New York City right now, they about to feel it, man. Okay, they are definitely about to feel it in the worst way, because the migrants aren't just Israelites, but they're other the heathen, they're heathens as well out there, man. You already know heathens have a hatred for Jake. So yeah, it's gonna get real bad in New York City real soon. It ain't gonna be New York City no more. It's gonna be Gotham City, man. Soon come. Well, let's get second Ezra 16. And matter of fact, let's get second Ezra 8 real quick. And it says, for many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride, man. Okay, so those miseries are coming, man, for a lot of people. This is why the Lord is allowing a lot of these migrants to come over here. I did a video on it already. You know, either they're coming to be delivered, but for most of them, they're going to be fuel for the fire. But before they're fuel for the fire, I'm talking about that nuclear fire. Before they're the fuel for that nuclear fire, right? They're going to be out here, you know, taking people down, man. They definitely going to be out here taking people down, man. You know? For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride, man. Many miseries, man, are coming upon these people, man. Lord willing, it don't come upon us, you know? Let's get second Ezra 16. Second Ezra 16. And let's get 17 through 20. Right? And it says, woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? The beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the people shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come? It says, behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. Okay? Famine and plague, right? Lack of food, plague, sicknesses everywhere. Tribulation. Everybody gonna be going through something, man. It ain't gonna be no resting period like, okay, we good now. Nah, it's gonna be constant, man. That tribulation is gonna be constant, okay? And anguish, right? And are sent as scourges for amendment, right? That anguish, okay? It says severe mental or physical pain or suffering, right? Agony, torment, torture, suffering, distress, misery, sorrow, grief, heartache, right? A lot of these things, man. People are going to be seeing shit happen to other people. They're going to have things happen to them. They're going to see their loved ones die, okay? That's what that heartache is right there, man. Distress, right? There ain't going to be no more comfortability or you just being comfortable. All that shit's going to be out the window, man. Okay? Despair. Hell on earth, man. And that's what it's going to be soon, man. It's going to be hell on earth, man. That's what it's going to be. It says to be extremely distressed about something, okay? And that's going to be the mind state of these people out here, man. You know, these people, these 2/3 that sinned against the Heavenly Father, these heathens, okay? Distress, man. Despair, okay? And that scourge, it goes into a whip used as an instrument of punishment, man. Okay? So these 2/3 are going to get it from these heathens. They're going to get it from Esau, okay, which is the Heavenly Father's whooping stick right now. A person or thing that causes great trouble or suffering, okay? Man. Yeah, man. It's about to go down. It's definitely about to go down, man. You know? If they really kick them people out into the streets, you know, because it's really about to start getting cold. Yeah, it's gonna go down in New York City. I believe that might be the first city, either New York or Chicago, man. Either or. But with all the migrants going over there in New York City, it might be New York City. It might be the first city to really pop off, man, and get the ball rolling. Lord willing, man. Lord willing. You know? So I just wanted to bring that information out real quick. You know, as far as what this dude, Mayor Adams is doing over there, you know, he's doing the shit on purpose, you know, because many things can be done, right? There's a lot of jails out there that's shut down that they can easily set up for these migrants, but they're doing this shit on purpose, man. Okay, they trying to usher in martial law, because once martial law is ushered in, then no laws apply, man. They can make the laws, as they go. You know, they basically turn into a Commonwealth state at that point, man. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, they want total control of the people, and they can only do it through chaos, man. Okay, and then they'll bring in the order, right? So we see what these people are trying to do, man. Most people don't, but we see it. We know what they're doing, man. We know their moves before they make them, you know? So, hey, man, just be circumspect, man. You know, watch your front, your back, and your sides, man. Shalom.